Hello students, so let us start with the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Both aldehydes and ketones are highly reactive compounds. Since they both possess carbonyl functional group, they undergo similar chemical reactions. So both aldehydes and ketones undergo similar chemical reactions. Now the chemical reactions which we are going to study under the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones are as follows. First, nucleophilic addition reactions. Second, oxidation reactions. Third, reduction reactions. And the last one is miscellaneous reactions. So let us learn nucleophilic addition reactions. Now before learning nucleophilic addition reactions, we must understand the nature of carbonyl group. See, due to the electronegativity difference between carbon and oxygen, oxygen will attract the pi electron towards itself and will gain partial negative charge, and carbon will gain partial positive charge. Now due to this positive charge on carbon atom, any other nucleophile can easily attack on the carbon atom, and therefore aldehydes and ketones undergo nucleophilic addition reaction. Now let us see the mechanism of nucleophilic addition reaction. We know that both aldehyde and ketone contains carbonyl group, and the carbon atom in carbonyl group is sp2 hybridized. Hence the structure becomes planar. So the carbonyl group is present in, as you can see in the diagram also, in a single plane. Now, due to the electronegativity difference, oxygen attracts the pi electron on itself and gains partially negative charge, and carbon atom gains partially positive charge. Now, due to this partially positive charge, it can easily be attacked by any other nucleophile. Now, this attack of the nucleophile on electrophilic carbon atom occurs in a direction which is perpendicular to the plane of your carbonyl group. So see, ये आपके carbonyl group का plane है और इस plane के ऊपर Z minus जो है वो perpendicular direction से attack करता है on your carbon atom, due to which now the structure becomes like this and it acquires tetrahedral shape, and now the hybridization of the carbon atom changes to sp3 hybridization. Okay, now let us see the next step. In the next step, this tetrahedral intermediate gains H plus from the solvent. जैसे ही वो O minus के साथ H plus connect होता है, you get your addition product. So I hope this is clear. This is your addition mechanism in which the carbon first is sp2 hybridized. On attack, it becomes sp3 hybridized. And in your addition product also it is sp3 hybridized. Now we know that both aldehydes and ketones give nucleophilic addition reaction. So let us learn an important topic from exam point of view, which is relative reactivity of aldehyde and ketones towards nucleophilic addition reaction. See, aldehydes are more reactive than ketones towards nucleophilic addition reaction. Now, there are two reasons for this. First reason is inductive effect and the second reason is steric effect. Now, let us first see inductive effect. As you can see from this equation, when carbonyl carbon gains partially positive charge and another nucleophile attacks on this partially positively charged carbon atom, then nucleophilic addition takes place. Now, keep this in mind that the reactivity towards nucleophilic addition depends upon the amount of positive charge on your carbon atom. Means जितना आपके carbonyl carbon atom के ऊपर positive charge ज़्यादा होगा, उतना easily nucleophile आपके carbon atom के ऊपर add हो सकता है. Okay, so keep this in mind. Once again, the reactivity towards nucleophilic addition किसके ऊपर depend करता है? It depends upon the amount of positive charge on your carbonyl carbon atom. So basically, higher is the positive charge on your carbonyl carbon atom, easier is your attack of nucleophile. So let us have a look at the structure of aldehyde and ketone. See, this is the structure of aldehyde, R, C double bond OH, and this is the structure of ketone, which is R C double bond O R. See, in case of aldehyde, there is one alkyl group, as you can see over here, right? And in case of ketone, there are two alkyl groups. Now we already know that alkyl groups are donating groups and they show which effect? Plus I effect. So here this carbon atom is attached to only one donating group, while in case of ketone the carbon atom is attached to two donating groups. Hence the positive charge on carbon atom in case of aldehyde is neutralized by plus I effect of only one alkyl group. However, in case of ketone, the positive charge on your carbonyl carbon atom is neutralized by plus I effect of two alkyl group. Instead of one, here it is neutralized by two alkyl groups. Therefore, the positive charge on carbonyl carbon atom in case of aldehyde is more than that of कीटोन, क्योंकि यहाँ पे चार्ज जो है वो ज्यादा न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाता है एज कंपेयर टू एल्डिहाइड्स, एंड हेंस किसके अंदर पॉजिटिव चार्ज ज्यादा रहता है? पॉजिटिव चार्ज ऑन कार्बोनिल कार्बन एटम in case of aldehyde remains more than that of ketones, and that is why aldehydes are more reactive than ketones. Now let us learn the second reason why aldehydes are more reactive towards nucleophilic addition than ketones. The second reason is steric effect. Now as you can see in this equation, for a nucleophile to be added on this partially positively charged carbon atom, there has to be less steric hindrance, which means if bulky groups on this carbon atoms are present, then the nucleophile will not be easily able to reach this carbon, right? So steric hindrance on electrophilic carbonyl carbon makes the attack from the nucleophile more difficult. See, I am explaining this once again. जितना आपके कार्बोनिल कार्बन के ऊपर बल्कि ग्रुप्स ज़्यादा प्रेजेंट होंगे, उतना न्यूक्लियोफाइल जो है वो इजीली अटैक नहीं कर पाएगा, राइट? एंड दिस फैक्टर इज कॉल्ड स्टीयरिक फैक्टर, स्टीयरिक हिंड्रेंस. सो हायर इज द स्टीयरिक हिंड्रेंस वेयर ऑन कार्बोनिल कार्बन. So higher is the steric hindrance or more is the presence of bulky groups. Then the attack from the nucleophile on carbonyl carbon becomes difficult. Now let us see the structure of aldehyde and ketone. As you can see in this structure of aldehyde that there is only one bulky group present on carbonyl carbon. While in case of ketone, as you can see, two bulky groups, two alkyl groups or two aryl groups are present on carbonyl carbon. So there are two bulky groups present in ketones on carbonyl carbon atom, while in case of aldehyde only one bulky group is present, and hence carbonyl carbon of aldehyde is less sterically hindered than ketone. इसका मतलब ये होता है जहाँ पे जितने ज्यादा बल्की ग्रुप होंगे उतना न्यूक्लियोफाइल का अटैक डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. यहाँ पे क्योंकि दो बल्की ग्रुप हैं और यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक बल्की ग्रुप है, स्टीयरिक हिंड्रेंस एल्डिहाइड्स में कम होता है एज कंपेयर टू कीटोन्स, एंड दैट इज व्हाई एल्डिहाइड्स आर मोर रिएक्टिव टुवर्ड्स न्यूक्लियोफिलिक एडिशन देन ketones. Hence the reactivity order looks something like this. See, first is formaldehyde, then acetaldehyde, and then acetone is given to you. Now, in case of formaldehyde, two hydrogen atoms are present on carbonyl carbon, while in case of acetaldehyde, one hydrogen atom and one bulky methyl group is present on carbonyl carbon. And in case of acetone or propanone, two bulky methyl groups are present on carbonyl carbon. So as you can see, when you move from formaldehyde to propanone, steric hindrance increases. और जितना steric hindrance ज़्यादा होता है उतना reactivity towards nucleophilic addition कम होता है. Okay, so formaldehyde is highly reactive than acetaldehyde, and acetaldehyde is more reactive than propanone towards nucleophilic addition reaction. So these were the two reasons on the basis of which you can say that aldehydes are more reactive than ketones towards nucleophilic addition reaction. The reactivity of aromatic aldehydes and ketones is lower than that of aliphatic aldehydes and ketones towards nucleophilic addition reactions. Now we just learned that reactivity towards nucleophilic addition is directly proportional to the positive charge on carbonyl carbon atom, or in other words, it is directly proportional to the polarity of your carbonyl bond. So basically, higher is the polarity of your carbonyl bond, more will be the reactivity towards nucleophilic addition reaction. In case of aromatic aldehydes or ketones, the polarity of your carbonyl bond, CO bond, decreases due to resonance. Let us take an example of an aromatic aldehyde, which is benzaldehyde. As you can see in the structure also, in case of benzaldehyde, the carbonyl group acts as a withdrawing group, and hence it withdraws electron from the benzene ring when the electron of pi bond shifts on oxygen atom. Now, when electron shifts on oxygen atom, as I told you earlier, the pi electron of the benzene ring shifts between these two carbon atoms and forms a double bond. Hence, positive charge is delocalized on the benzene ring. Okay. Therefore, the polarity of your carbonyl bond decreases, and due to this decreased polarity of your carbonyl bond, reactivity towards nucleophilic addition also decreases. So keep this in mind. Aromatic aldehydes and ketones are less reactive towards nucleophilic addition as compared to aliphatic aldehydes and ketones. Why? Because of lower polarity of carbonyl bond, which is due to resonance. Okay. And therefore, benzaldehyde is less reactive towards nucleophilic addition than butanol, and acetophenone is less reactive towards nucleophilic addition than acetone. Okay, so keep this in mind. They can ask you in this form also, why benzaldehyde is less reactive towards nucleophilic addition than butanol. तो भी आपको सेम ही आंसर लिखना है. You will draw the resonating structure and you will explain that the carbonyl bond polarity decreases due to resonance, and hence reactivity towards nucleophilic addition also decreases in case of aromatic aldehyde and aromatic ketones.